Good morning, good morning. It's Tuesday, day 10 of Vlogmas, and I've been busy already this morning making some chicken broth from a chicken carcass. So I boiled up the carcass, covered in water to get my stock. I've gone to my local shop. They call them pot herbs, but it's basically chopped veg all in a bag, ready made for you, fresh though. So I've got a bag of chopped veg and I've made my own chicken broth because Steph is coming over to sew tomorrow and she's put a request in for chicken broth for our lunch. And we had a chicken for our tea on Sunday. So, winner, winner. Not a chicken dinner, chicken broth. So here it is. If you have smelly vision, I wish we had smelly vision because it's finished and the kitchen smells. So chicken broth's done. Next on my list, because I've got a busy day, is to do some embroidery for the last of my Christmas gifts, and then I can get them all wrapped up and ready to go. Right, next job on my list. I've already made some embroidery or lacework butterflies. So I've made two of the little babies and I need to make at least another two. They're going to be the 3D element of my embroidery wall hanging that I'm making as a Christmas gift. So I need to make about at least two more, maybe four. Don't want to over egg it. These are just meant to be embellishments for the wall hanging, not the main element of the wall hanging. So I need to wind my neck in. Might just do two more, I think. When I've done that, we're going to do the draw for the scissors set. So I'll just switch her around now and then you can see my embroidery machine in action. I love watching it, but it takes a while, so we might speed it up a bit. So that's phase one of my embroidery done. So they're embroidered onto wash away stabilizer. So I've got a thick stabilizer on the back and then the plastic one on the front, which is what they've recommended on my embroidery course to keep them stiff. Apparently, if they just use that, they'll go. Sorry about that. The hubster decided to ring when I was recording. That's kind of him, isn't it? Right, what was I saying? Don't know. Over here now. Okay, so I embroider onto water-soluble stabiliser to make the butterflies. And that's how they come out. Then I have to cut around them, fussy cut. So we're there, but the stabiliser's still on this one. And then I've got a bowl of water, and all we do is submerge them in the water, swish them around for a bit, and all the stabiliser eventually disintegrates. Not easy doing it with one hand, but I don't want to turn my back on you. That would be rude, wouldn't it? Nearly there. Come on, little butterfly. Come out, you chrysalis. So there we go. Stabiliser gone. I need to leave this to dry now. And then when it is dry, I'm going to iron it through a cloth to get rid of any stickiness that's left on it. And that's my butterflies all done, ready for on the wall hanging that I'm making. So that's all the sewing I can show you today because it's a bit secret squirrel. Today's draw is for the scissor set, and there were 17 of you lovely ladies want to get your little bits on these, so I'll bring out the wheel of wonder and keep your fingers crossed, you might win. So the lucky winner is number 2. I've got my list, and number 2 is Bren Holmes. Well done, Bren. I will pop you the details of my email below. You need to send me an email and with your details and the address that you want the scissor set sending to, and I'll get them sent off to you later this week. So yeah, that's today's giveaway. But it's not the only giveaway. That was the one from 2 days ago, and I'm doing a giveaway of some kind every day throughout Advent. So the one that I'm doing for today is to make some things for a charity. Now, I have a few friends, I'm sure we all do, who have unfortunately succumbed to breast cancer and had mastectomies. And I've decided, Steph makes these, and I thought, do you know what, I'm going to do it too. Copycat me. She makes mastectomy heart cushions for the ladies who've had mastectomies to cushion the area while they're in recovery, and apparently they really do help a lot. So I've found a charity that I can send them to, and I will put the details below. You can download the pattern for free, and they're just a heart-shaped cushion stuffed with soft stuffing because it needs to be kept comfortable. And yeah, I'm going to make some hearts. Now, I've got a lot of crafting fabrics that I can use. So I'm not going to be making them before Christmas, but in January, I'm going to make a start, and I'm probably going to make some every month and either send them to the charity that I've detailed below, or maybe contact my local hospital and see if I can take them to them direct if they prefer I did that. So join me if you want, make some mastectomy cushions and help the ladies who have been the unlucky ones, aren't they? Because we're all there, we're all potentially going to get bitten by this terrible disease, and there, but by the grace of God, go we. So yeah, today's giveaway gift is, for me, is to make some mastectomy cushions for my local area. And I'm going to do that, start doing that in January. Well, The last thing to do today is open my advent, and it is a Claire Bear one. Let me get the box. Claire's box of blunders. Let's see what she's got for me today. Now, I've tried to sort these out. So I've got number 5. Now remember, Claire has wrapped these so that I can use the fabric, because at the bottom of here, there's a free pattern that I can use to make something with. So number 5, all the fabrics that she's wrapped them up in are leopard print fabrics, which is so me. Love that, Claire. Ooh. This is a handmade gift. Now, I know the amount of work that goes into making these, because I started one last year and didn't get very far with it. So it's a handmade cross stitch. And I think, is that a toucan? Pelican? It's a toucan, isn't it? If I've got it wrong, tell me what bird it is, girls. But how cute is that? And she's so, even so, the breasts is like, it's like 3D, because the breasts like beads, and there's 2 flower bead details there on it. So I'm going to hang this up somewhere in my sewing space, and whenever I look at it, it'll remind me of Claire Bear and our advent. So thanks for that, Claire. Absolutely wonderful gift. I love handmade gifts, don't you? So there we go. That's day 5. The last thing that I want to do today, I want to carry on with my secret squirrel project that I'm doing, and I might try and do some baking, but we'll see, because I need to get my sewing done. So if I manage to do some baking, I'll pop back later and show you what I've made. Otherwise, I'll see you on the other side tomorrow.